watching the Disney Twins.
I'm Marianne.
And I'm Ariane.
And this is your Pixie Dust Pointer top 3 Fast Pass choices
for Epcot.
The experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Fast Pass choice number 1.
And Tier 1 includes Frozen, Illuminations, Soarin', or Test Track. So Marianne, what do you do?
So you have options.
You need to really look at your family.
Right, because you of this group, so you have one choice from the Tier 1 and then the other 2 choices for Fast Passes from Tier 2.
Yeah.
The thing with the 4 of those, everybody, I mean, they're all wonderful choices, but as Ariane said, take a look at your family, because for me, I have 2 little girls, and if I don't ride Frozen, they might not speak to me.
Ever again. And you don't want to wait 100 minutes in line. And 2 years later, since this ride is opened,
it's still a pretty hefty wait.
It's still, and I'm going to put money on the record here. I'm going to put it out there. I have a feeling it's going to be like this until Guardians of the Galaxy and Ratatouille open in 2021.
Yes.
I mean, because the other thing is Test Track has a single rider option. So if you're traveling with 2 adults that don't mind getting split up, and the photo is not an option, you know, like not a deal breaker for you, you can do that. So.
And if you're like me and you want to experience Test Track, you can just go down the turnpike and stick your head out the window.
That'd be fun too.
And a backup for that, we because we have a tiny one, we do like to fast pass the characters.
Oh yeah.
So when you go through the character
this is for Mickey, that not Joy, Sadness, and Baymax.
No.
Like, so there's
no
like
fast pass for them.
two ones, and yeah. So Baymax and Joy are on one side, and then this is for
the character experience is Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. They move you through pretty quickly, but it's always nice. So if you want to have like a guaranteed Mickey experience, Epcot's the place to do it, in my opinion.
Yes. So I would say get Frozen. Here's the other reason why you want to get Frozen. If Test Track, Soarin', or Illuminations for some reason gets canceled, modified, or anything,
Test Track does shut down a lot.
You can't use those to go to Frozen. But if Frozen closes down, you can use Frozen to go to the other rides. So that's the other thing that you can look at as far as you want to make sure that your Fast Pass option, you're going to lose another one for the sake of one.
And if you're a Maelstrom purist like me, as soon as you go up, you can be like, back over the falls. You know. Those who seek the spirit of Norway. Sorry. Okay. So it really depends on your situation, but you do have those 4 options for your Tier 1 Fast Passes. Now, Tier 2 Fast Passes, well, the iconic, and I'm biased,
I would have to agree.
The iconic ride is Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, and that line can get up to about 45 minutes. And you're outside waiting in that too, so it's not an indoor wait ride, kind of like line like Soarin', you'd be at least waiting inside. So yeah, I would definitely say that one.
Spaceship Earth, it's a slow-moving dark ride. It used to talk about the history of communication, but it has since been slightly rebranded with some new narration. Not new,
Judi Dench. I mean, how can you, the dame herself.
Yes, and the really cool thing is if you want to annoy your husband, as soon as you get in the ride, when it has the screen of all the languages, pick French, pick Mandarin. And he's like, stop it. Anyway, it has some interactive screen panels. Spoiler alert if you haven't been on the ride before.
And we always record them at the end. Our daughter's like obsessed about recording the little movies at the end. Did you record it? I'm like, yes, Ainsley, everything.
It's a really fun ride, and again, it's the iconic, no pun intended, icon of Epcot. So you definitely need to do Spaceship Earth. But that 3rd Fast Pass option is kind of up for debate.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We're going to throw out the land here, and there's a reason why this one is kind of going out there. You might say
Living with the Land, the boat ride.
Right. So you may say it's only 15 minutes on there. True. But when you get to the ride, it may not be 15 minutes. It may be 45. They're having some fluctuations now. They're starting to get away from handing out the cards. That
those little red cards that they would give you in the standby line to time how long you've been in line.
They're using magic bands now to track that instead. So when you come into the line, they're going to track that. The land is the only one that's different though, because when they tag it when you enter the line and when you get on the ride. The land is after you get off the ride. So you have a 15-minute lag time there that's kind of fluctuating the time. So we actually saw it at 15 minutes, canceled Fast Passes for it, and went and booked Nemo, which was at a 30-minute. Then we got to the land and it was a 45-minute wait.
Yeah, 45 minutes is a long time to see giant vegetables.
Yeah. But it's a wonderful ride, so if you enjoy riding it and looking at it, especially during the Flower and Garden Festival and Food and Wine, they do kind of spotlight some of the items that they use there in the festival, so it is fun to see. So we definitely think until they get this whole kind of timing thing, fluctuation done with the My Disney Experience app, we definitely say this is one that you want to fast pass right now.
Yeah.
All right. So those are our 3 fast attractions.
For Epcot, I'm Marianne.
And I'm Ariane.
We're the Disney Twins. Thanks so much
Bye.
for watching. Bye.
You've been watching the Disney Twins. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And be sure to follow us on Instagram and as always on our blog at thedisneytwins.wordpress.com. Thanks for watching and have a magical day.